Okay, so you've been in a bunch, you've choreographed Broadway shows?
I've been an associate on a few Broadway shows.
Okay, what shows?
So I was the associate director on the musical Newsies on Broadway.
Oh my God, that was so great. Did you love that?
I did. It was an amazing process, and working with those kids was pretty thrilling.
Yeah, that was a spectacular show.
Yeah,
I saw that a couple of times.
They were awesome.
Yeah. Now, when you're getting in there to do the work, like where does it start?
Very similar to Saturday Night Fever, other shows I've worked on when they're period-specific shows, my work starts with just complete research.
Is it like Google-centric?
It's Google, and now with, YouTube and everything available, all these resources, you can really, do your homework. So when I did this show, I was like, I wanted to make sure that my movement was very specific, was very true to what the time was, and that it wasn't just arbitrary steps I was throwing out.
So when you're going to YouTube, like what specifically are you looking for? Are you looking for people that are putting up, here's how to do a 70s dance? Or are you looking for footage from them?
Oh yeah, everything. It's, typing in The Hustle, typing in, 1978 dance moves. And,
oh my God.
I reached out and looked at some videos from Dancing with the Stars, and then I had a ballroom coach that I worked with in New York to show me some period lifts that they would be doing in the 70s.
Wow.
Just so I sort of built this vocabulary, and then the next step, which is the fun part, is you put the music on and you get to connect all the dots together.
Is there anything in the 70s dancing that was like very specific to that time that you don't see like in the 60s or the 80s?
I mean, everything it's its own thing, so I think, it's hard to
Was there anything
articulate.
that like that time?
Gosh, it's, I don't know how to... No, I mean, I think there are, but it's hard to pick one articulate thing. I mean, I think when we look at the 70s, and especially this movie and the vocabulary that comes from here, what I was saying to my dancers now, which was so interesting, is we're now, you're trained and we're all about posture and this, that
give it up.
It's so hard to just release everything. Right. And one thing I found so thrilling about that movement in the 70s was just so free, so open, so connected to the music. And another thing about that was really thrilling in the research was how internal of an experience it was. It never felt like a very big performance element, but it was just about these people having this escape at the disco and this music.
Right. And it was really, kind of early towards the time when people stopped doing everything to match each other. Right?
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
In a lot of the research, you found very few sort of quote-unquote line dances. Mm-hmm. The electric slide was born in the 70s.
And still lives on cruise ships
and still everywhere, right? Bar mitzvahs, birthdays, everywhere. But yeah, it wasn't, and we have a couple of them in our shows, but it was something I wanted to make sure we didn't get too much of, because it just wasn't something that was...
Do you have a favorite period of dance, or a favorite dance?
I would say, actually, without sounding too cliche, this time is so made. Like late 70s, just getting into the beginning of the 80s is just where I live. It's that groove, and the music was different then than what we have now, and of course you're going to dance differently to what we hear on the radio now, but just all that music, obviously the Bee Gees and all of that other, that sound, it's so internal, and I love the groove of it all.
Now, do you personally like showing someone how to dance, like instructing them better than like going off and dancing yourself, or would you rather just be off dancing?
It depends.
Yeah.
In a work form, I prefer showing them. When it's a Friday night and I want to go out with my friends, I like to be out on the dance floor.
So I'd like you to show me a couple of the basic moves. I'd like you to start with showing me your favorite move that's way too complicated for me to learn in anywhere under.
Sure.
Okay.
And I actually think you might be able to pick this
one. Oh, you think so? That's giving me a lot of credit. Okay. All right. And here's Ricky on the floor.
Great. So this first move is what I call the kick step, and we do it about 4 times in the show, and it's probably my favorite step in the whole show. And what we do is we just go kick, step, kick, 1, 2, 3, step, kick, 1, 2, 3. And what's great about this step is it low and grounded is great for the guys, but then when it's up and proper, it's a great step for the girls. So it's one of these unified steps that we see pop up throughout the show. So that's one.
Okay.
And are you going to learn one with me now?
Yes, I will. Okay, here we go.
This one's easy.
I'm game for anything. I know this, okay?
There you go. So you can do that.
I was on a cruise ship.
You can go swing with your arm back. Now swing it front and pull. Yeah. So
That's it?
swing. Well, that's just
It's
the
like
arm.
aerobics.
Swing and pull.
Okay.
Swing up and pull. Swing up and there you go. Now the feet go and up.
Oh, I have to move my
and
feet.
down. I told you it was going to be a little tricky.
Easier than that, though.
You can do this. Up, down, down. Up,